everyone. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining the Grand Canyon University College of Education graduating class of 2022. I traveled on a 5-hour flight across this beautiful country of ours, all the way from New York City, to come here and celebrate this life-changing milestone with all of you. Today, we have the opportunity to reflect on our time with GCU and the educational journeys that led us here. Our journeys may look different. It may have taken some of us more time than it did others. But our hard work and perseverance have landed us in this beautiful arena. I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you on your latest accomplishment. And if your story is anything like mine, we should take this opportunity to thank our families and friends for their support and encouragement. I'm honored to have been given this opportunity to speak to you today. I have worked in education for 24 years, having earned my BA in early childhood education and elementary education, and my first master's in special education. And while preparing for this moment, I found myself reflecting on my past, the experiences I had as a child, as a student, and in my professional life, and how it all led me here to GCU. I wondered how many of you were influenced to become educators by the teachers and mentors you had in your lives. And I was certain that resiliency played a key role for all of us here. I am also certain that God's faithfulness in its many forms was front and center. 4 years ago, I started a new position in the central office, but 2 years in, the pandemic changed life as we knew it. While working feverishly in collaboration with a group of young, smart educators on procedures, protocols, and online curriculum, I realized I still had a lot of 21st century skills to learn. The education field is ever evolving, and to be effective in our work, we need to stay current. I knew that it was time the teacher became the student again. 3 months into my working and my daughter attending school remotely in our 800 square foot apartment, my husband and I packed our car and drove cross country to Arizona to be closer to my ailing mother, who was living here with my brother. We fell in love with the landscape, the openness, and the peace and quiet of Arizona. We knew then we were ready for a change and would eventually move here. Once back in New York City, I applied for a second master's here at GCU, where my nephew and his wife had recently completed their own degrees. And I got a crash course in how to attend class via learning management. For the millennials and Gen Z members of the audience, please understand that I earned my first 2 degrees right befall LMSs were a staple in higher education. Most of us in Generation X had to do everything live and in person, without the perk of hiding behind the screen in PJs and messy buns, which became a daily uniform for many of us in 2020. I stand here today before you wonderful beings, the daughter of Puerto Rican immigrants, born and raised in the original concrete jungle of New York City, a product of public housing and public schools, with an adverse childhood experience score that placed me at high risk for a bleak future. But it seems God had a different destiny for me. Did you know that you wonderful beings have the power to change the outcomes for the students that you serve? Did you know that once you are recognized as someone who truly cares for them, excuse me, this is not gonna bring that. Just when it got good. Still getting used to the Arizona dry heat. I'm gonna start. Did you know? I'm still not ready, I'm sorry. Maybe I should Did you know that once you are recognized as someone who truly cares for them, you can be the catalyst for changing the trajectory of your students' lives? Do you hear me? It's really important that you know. For me, God placed very special teachers in my path who did just that. People who genuinely cared for me and helped me recognize my potential. They outwardly rooted for me and challenged me to try new things. In the 3rd grade, Mrs. Carson encouraged my love for reading and learning about my culture long before Hispanic Heritage Month was in existence. In high school, Mrs. Cowadlo, my marketing teacher, encouraged me to run for president of the Leadership Club, DECA, and compete in the New York State competitions. Mrs. Cowadlo also called me out on my stuff when she needed to. I once cut her class, and she caught me outside the building with my boyfriend, Jose. And she said, "You cut my class to hang out with him?" In my defense, 34 years later, he's sitting in the audience right now. My 3rd year of teaching, I was 5 months pregnant in a preschool classroom filled with 3-year-olds who were transitioning into their first school experience. My phone rang, and on the other end of the line was my husband, a New York City police officer, who tells me that he's okay, not to panic, but that terrorists have attacked not 2 miles away from my school. Shoving all of the fear and anxiety down, my colleagues and I had to push forward and make sure that the children in our classrooms felt safe and secure while the world was in chaos around us. As educators, we all know that we set the tone and are expected to have everything under control, even when the world is literally crumbling around us. And even though we are human beings with our feelings, anxieties, and challenges, we often find ourselves in what seem like impossible positions. But here we are, despite the most recent chaos and uncertainty surrounding us, by way of a pandemic and social unrest. We are showing up for our students, showing up for ourselves, in an effort to improve our lives and those of the students we serve. With the grace of God and some grace from the administration at the workplace, we will continue to be resilient and show up. We are well aware that education is a way out of poverty for many. And as educators, we have accepted a role in building our students up and shaping the lives of our youth. This is no easy task. So always remember, you are not alone. Find your mentors. Lean on each other for support, exchange ideas, and offer and receive honest feedback. Continue learning, leading, and serving. In the words of Marian Wright Edelman, the founder and president emerita of the Children's Defense Fund, be a good ancestor. Stand for something bigger than yourself. Add value to the earth during your sojourn. Thank you, and be blessed.
Candidates from the College of Education, please stand and be recognized. for their degree. Therefore, upon recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, it is my distinct privilege to present them as worthy candidates for the conferring of the degrees.
Kevin Downey.
Erica Tamara.
Elizabeth Sumner.
Fantasia Adler.
Brianna Keller.
Luz Angela Maria Goes.
Grace Holloway.
Lelaine Ospital.
Jennifer Ginos.
Alicia Mitchell.
Cassandra Smith.
Josephine Shanks.
Arena Natalie.
Jorge Romero.
Fabrice Carroll.
Elisa Hernandez Vega.
Elmo Andrea Sanchez.
Nicole Link.
Christopher Rayner.
Susan Boyer.
Montella Dias.
Virginia M. Flores. Guadalupe Calderon.
Vanessa Gibran Mustafa.
Jacqueline Shaw.
Rhonda Randall.
Brandy Rourke.
Jackie Belcher.
Nicole Monroe.
Maria Reyes.
Maria Gonzalez.
Teresa Trejo.
Brooke Martin.
Melissa Gilson.
Rosa Armia.
Charles Mihuga Kimiani.
Brianna Johnson.
Andrea Monique Aguilar.
Eva Marie Cordero.
Brianne Terrell.
Ronalda Donnie.
Jennifer Yvonne Carlisle. Tiffany Robinson.
Hopefully one day he's going to get one of these.
Rose Stolly. Travis Larson. Sherry Collins. Andre Ingram. Christina Garcia. April Payne. Cheyenne Tangros. Thomas Burke. Juan Lucio. Aaron Ramon. Barbara Goodacre. Denise Jim. Matthew Schweitzer. Jeanette Busher. Paris Welding. Sydney McKinney. Lisa Foucault. And Ashley Mosier.
Please turn your attention to the video board for a message from our alumni.
Hello, graduates from the Office of Alumni Relations, and congratulations on your tremendous achievements. We could not be more excited to celebrate alongside of you during this special moment that has been long in the making, to say the least. Our team wanted to take some time to make a special video for this specific ceremony, saying thank you for each and every one of you in the ways that you inspired us over the course of this past season, whether it was your dedication, your service, your commitment to excellence in the classroom, or your strong representation of the values that this community prioritizes. Values like ingenuity, generosity, and equal opportunity for all. Our office cannot wait to serve and support you. You are joining an alumni family of over 200,000 GCU graduates around the world that are excited to welcome you to our programs, resources, and benefits in the near future. A great way to get started is by checking out some of the benefits that are available to you by visiting our alumni section of the commencement program. You are also going to be able to see all of the events that the team is hosting over the course of this next year, both in and out of state. You and your friends are more than welcome to participate in each and every one of them that are on our schedule, and we look forward to seeing you there. For all of the ways that you served and supported our community, GCU cannot wait to serve and support you for years to come. You are a Elope for life. Congratulations. We will see you soon.